Hello everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about custom baddies and related to kernel baddies. Okay? So how can we create the kernel baddie definitions and kernel baddie implementations, and how can we how can we trigger the baddies in the programs and the filter baddies. So these things we have discussed. So in this class, we will discuss about something implicit enhancements, explicit enhancement by using enhancement-point and enhancement sections like that. Okay, let me open. So enhancements, how many types of them? The first one is the user exit, and this is outdated. Okay, we are not using it now. The customer exit. Okay, for this one also. Okay, SAP already informed. Okay, we will not support customer exit after a few years like that, after 3, 4, 5 years like that. Okay, so we can use it, but this customer exit also will outdate not 2 to 3 years like that. And coming to the next one. Okay, we already checked it. Baddie, classic baddie was there previously, and now kernel baddie came. Okay, and in the last class we have checked the kernel baddies, the custom bytes. How can we create and how can we implement and how can we take it like that? Same thing we can apply in the. So you already know how can we identify the baddie definition and how can we implement for the standard things. Okay, the same way that implementation we have created something custom implementation side. The same way we can implement for standard things also. Just identify the standard baddie and the method which is triggering for our requirement, and just implement that method by using enhancement implementation and baddie implementation. Okay. And now one more concept came here, that is enhancement framework. Okay. In enhancement framework, so SAP has provided a few things like source code enhancements. Okay, so in this one, two types of there. Source code enhancements, two types of there. Implicit enhancements and explicit. Okay, two types are there: implicit enhancements and explicit enhancements. I already discussed about this implicit enhancements in the first class. Okay, so before starting, user exits are outdated, right? So we find out that place, but we cannot edit the program. If we try to click on edit button, it will ask something access key like that. Okay, so at that time we can go for implicit enhancements. I will discuss it once again. The customize class wise. Okay, some standard classes will be there. Okay, we can implement those classes directly, and function modules are there. Those function modules, not all function modules are not all classes. Okay, a few standard classes, a few standard function modules we can do enhance by using implicit enhancements. Okay, so this implicit enhancements we can apply in class-based enhancements and function module-based enhancements also. Let me check one by one. So first of all, enhancement framework. So first of all, if we get any requirement, then we will check for baddie. Okay. So previously we were checking for user exit. User exit is outdated. So customer exit we will check. If it is not available, then we will go for baddies. And if the baddie also is not available, okay. Now we'll check baddie for the first time. If the baddie is not available, then we will go for implicit enhancements. Okay. So enhancement framework is nothing but a collection of source code enhancements, class-based enhancements, and functional module-based enhancements. Okay, in source code enhancements, it is two types of there: implicit enhancement and explicit enhancements. So I already discussed about implicit enhancements, the standard wise. I will check it in the custom wise. Okay. For example, I have one transaction that is BD10 something transaction. SC93, I'm going here. I'm just go to BD10. Okay, so this is the transaction code, and just double click on the program wise. Here in middle of the program, somewhere I want to add something program. I want to add something logic here. Okay, so at that time, okay, there is no body. I checked for this transaction, but there is no baddies are available for my requirement. I want to add something program in middle of the program that RBD SCMAP. Okay, at that time, I will check bad is not available, so I will come to the implicit enhancements. How can we find out? Just open the program and you can see something enhancement point. Okay, just check here any enhancement point is there or not. So this enhancement point may contain in multiple places, not in single place, multiple places, but we need to identify. So what is the best, what is suitable place for us? So if you write the something code, then it is affecting in any place or not. We need to check those all things first of all. We need to do something R&D first of all before starting the writing that logic. We need to do some R&D where we have to write the code. If you find out the place, okay, so 90% will take time for find out the place only. Just 10% of time will take to write to implement that logic. Okay, fine. We need to find out the enhancement point. Is there any enhancement point? Is there or not, like in the program? If it is available, okay, then we can write the program at that place. Okay? Enhancement point is nothing but what I mean. We can implement something code there. Okay, we can implement something code. This concept is called here implicit enhancement. Okay, I will open one custom program. I'm not trying the standard program directly. I'm waiting. Oh, is it the whole program? Exactly 1 minute. One minute, guys. It is recording or not? I don't know exactly. Now you can able to see my screen, right? So I will try to open it once again. I will show it. Okay. So for the first time, user exits are there, right? Our user exits are outdated. We are not using now. Customer exits, right? So SAP almost like we will not support customer exits for long days. So like that they have informed. So if any requirement came, then we can go for baddie. And after that one, if it's not available, then we will come to enhancement framework like source code enhancements and class-wise enhancements and function model-wise like some enhancements are there. And source code enhancements, something implicit enhancement and explicit enhancement, two types of enhancements are there. This implicit enhancements we already checked. Okay, in the previous classes we have discussed it about the implicit enhancements. And I have one transaction like BD10 something transaction. I have opened a program here. So in this program, for the BD10 transaction, I have checked the baddies, but the baddies are not available for that one. So I have opened a program and I am checking here something enhancement points, right? So here enhancement point is there, and here also enhancement point is there. You can see enhancement points in many places. Okay, you need to identify which enhancement point is will work exactly. I mean, so where can we write the code? Okay, here we can write the code, or here we can write the code. So where can we write the code? We need to find out the place. Okay, if we find out the place, then maximum of the work is completed. So just we need to implement that enhancements. So enhancement point. Okay, and now I'm I will go for the custom program here. So I have created one custom program, the text source code enhancements line, something like that. And here I will create something program like message first time or first message. Type something is coming. Okay. This is second message. Just activate it and execute it. The first message and click on enter button. Second message is coming. Fine. Now what I will do, I will add something enhancement point here. Enhancement point. Okay. Enhancement point. I am taking like P1 something. Name I'm giving. Okay, you can give any name here. On the spots. And this is enhancement spot. Okay. So we already discussed about enhancement spot. Enhancement spot is the collection of body definitions, enhancement points, and enhancement sections. Right? Already that body definitions is completed. Now I am coming to the enhancement point. Here, the spots I'm giving something name like Z SP spot is okay. SP21 something I'm giving name here. Just name I'm giving like this. Now save it. So it is asking something. So this ZSP21, this enhancement spot is not available till now. Do you want to create it? Yes, I want to create it. Okay. But in the standard programs, SAP will give. Okay, SAP will give this type of enhancement points. You can cross-check with some other transactions, written like that. Enhancement point is there, right? So SAP has provided the spots, not required to create once again. Just I'm creating from the custom one, right? So that's why I'm creating it here. Okay, so just assume this is a standard program, and I want to add something code here. Something enhancement point is there like that. I will check here also something. I want to add something code in between of these two things. I will click on edit button. Then it will ask the access key here. So make request something urgent. Click on OK button. Okay. It is asking like this. Okay, but directly it will not ask. Actually, it will ask something access key like that. If you want to if you want to add something code in a standard program, then it will ask the access key, right? So for that one, directly we cannot edit the program. So at that time, what we will do, we will check the something enhancement points are there or not. If any enhancement point we found out, then we need to check is this. If you write the code here, then it will work fine or not. We need to check that one first of all. So if you think if it is working fine, then you have to implement it here. Okay, like body definition only. Okay, this will work like body definition only. We need to implement it now. Now, how can we implement? Just click on this spots here. So before that one, what we have to do? We have to click on this button. Okay, something spiral button is there, right? So we need to click on this button. Okay, just click on it and just see the changes, how it will change here. Click on spiral symbol and it is showing something XXX, something symbol is coming like this, and you need to find out. So is there any implicit enhancements, right? We are working on implicit enhancements, right? So is there any option for implicit enhancements or not like that? Just click on edit button and click on enhancement operations and click on show implicit enhancement options. Okay, show implicit enhancement options. Click on this button. Then it will show something, a button is showing something here. Okay, something arrow mark is showing here means we can add something code at these two places. Okay, these two arrow marks are coming. These two lines we can add a code. Fine. Okay, Here also something double quotations are coming, right? Here also we can add the code, or here also we can add the code. Now I will right click on the spot here, okay, and I will go for enhancement operations, and I want to do implementation, create implementation here. Okay, just give the implementation name here, enhancement implementation, get enhancement implementation 1, and this is for spot, right? Enhancement spot, right? So get SP21 something. Click on OK button. Click on local offset. Okay, now you can see here something we can write here. Okay, I want to display something message like implicit enhancement trigger in between of first and second. Say this. Okay, just I'm writing something message here. If you want to add any code, you can add it here, no issue. Okay, now activate this enhancement here. Click on enter button. Click on activate. Click on adjust. It's showing something error. 1 minute, guys. Okay, it's activated, inactive, right? Just activate it. Click on back button. Click on change it. Activate it once again. Okay, it's activated. Okay, it's activated. Now click on execute button. If you click on execute button, then what will happen? For the first time, this message will execute, and after that one something enhancement came here, enhancement point, even something, and spot is there, and that I'm implementing here. Okay, that enhancement I'm implementing it here by using enhancement implementation name Z1 underscore ZSP21 like that, and I'm displaying something message, and after that one second message will come. Let me execute it here. First message came, and after that one enhancement will come, right? Just click on enter button. So implicit enhancement triggered in between of first and second messages. Okay, click on enter button. Second message. Click on enter. Okay, so in this way it will work. Okay, so first of all we need to find out where it is locating. Okay, where it is locating, and after that one we need to click on this button. Okay, spiral symbol, and click on edit button. Click on enhancement operations and click on show implicit show implicit enhancements. Okay, now how many places it is showing? It is showing like here on the 9th line, and the 12th line, and the 14th line, and the 18th line. Okay, SAP is suggesting you can add the code, you can implement enhancement point here. Okay, in these places you can implement. Okay, so that is the point, that is the concept of enhancement point and implicit enhancement. Okay, so implicit point is nothing but we are working on implicit enhancement. We are just adding something code, the standard program, without disturbing that one. Okay, by using implicit enhancement. Okay, so that is the implicit enhancements. And coming to the explicit enhancements. So click on save button. Let me create one of the custom program, then you can understand. I'm writing something, displaying something here. I'm executing it here. So first message is coming and click on enter button. Second message is also coming. Fine. Right. Now what I am now the requirement is my requirement is SAP is providing something standard code. Okay. In BD 10 transaction. So this is a standard program. It's showing something code here. Okay. But my requirement is I don't want to execute this I don't want to execute something code, a piece of code, not all code. I don't want to execute a piece of code in this program. Okay. Then we need to check, is there any enhancement section is there or not? Okay. So for example, here enhancement section is there. Okay. And here end enhancement section is there. Okay. So in between of these code, okay, in between of these code, the code will execute now. The code will execute now. Okay. So if we implement this enhancement section, then it will not execute. Okay. It will not execute, and whatever we have implemented, that logic will execute. Right. I will check my custom program, then you can understand a bit more. Here, I will add something enhancement section. Okay. Enhancement section. I'm providing ES1 something. Okay. And spots SP ZSP something name I'm giving here, and after that one end enhancement section also should be there. Okay, now save it. So it is asking ZSP22 is not available. Do you want to save it? Yes, I want to save it. Activate it. Okay, the enhancement spot is activated, and the section is up. I have added these two things: enhancement section and something. Now I will activate and I will execute the program. Then what will happen? Let me check here. Click on execute. First message is coming, right? And click on OK button. Second time also, second message also coming. Fine. Okay. Even though if we add the code in between of enhancement section and end enhancement section, the code is working fine. Okay. SAP may give this type of things in some places. Okay. So if you don't want to trigger this code, okay, if you don't want to run this code in between of this enhancement section and in an end enhancement section, then we need to implement it. Okay. So let me implement. So first of all, we need to check, is there any possible places are there or not? Okay. So for the first time, we need to click on this spiral symbol, enhancement symbol, enhance, and click on edit, enhancement operations, show implicit operations, think. Fine. Here also it is showing something, two places. Okay, even though we are working on explicit enhancements, we are checking for that one only, implicit enhancement only. Okay, edit enhancement operations, so implicit enhancement options like that. Because SAP did not given something option like explicit enhancement, show explicit enhancements like that. You just click on enter button here, okay button here, it will show something placed here, something here, a double quotation mark is coming. Okay, fine. Just click on back button 1 minute. Click on change button. Okay, so that is for only implicit enhancement, not for explicit enhancement. So first of all, we need to find out the enhancement section and we need to identify. So this code is not available or not. Okay, so we need to identify. So for example, my requirement is this code is not required. So I want to implement it. Just right click on the enhancement spot here and click on enhancement operations. So here it is not showing. Click on the square symbol once again, and now right click on the spot here and click on enhancement operations or create implementation. Okay, create implementation. Now it is asking something enhancement implementation. Now I will give here ZEX_Z SP22 enhancement implementation for ZSP22. Click on OK button. Click on local object, and now same thing copy and paste it here. Okay, the enhancement section, whatever the data is there, same data has copied and pasted here, but I don't want to display this one. Message The second message is there, right? I don't want to trigger it. I want to bypass it now. This code I want to bypass. So I'm just activating this enhancement. Click on back button. Click on change button. Activate it once again. It's activated. Okay. Now I will execute. Okay. For the first time, the first message will trigger, and second time it will go to the ninth line. It will check is there any implementation or not for this one. If any implementations are available, then this code, this enhancement section and end enhancement section is there, right? So in between of these two enhancement and enhancement section and enhancement section, how much code is there? That code will not execute. It will bypass, and it will come outside of this one. It will come to the 13th line. Okay, this is the implementation. So it will trigger it. Just click on execute button. The first message came now. Click on OK button. So second message also. See, second message is bypassing. Okay, second message bypassing. Just click on enter button. So here the message is coming here. The second message is bypassing. This second message is not coming. Means this block is not working now. So that is the explicit enhancement. Enhancement section is nothing but, so we are avoiding something code. So we are bypassing something code here. So by using enhancement section. Okay. Enhancement point means we are adding something code to the standard program directly by using implicit enhancements. Enhancement section here, we are bypassing by using this enhancement section. We are bypassing something code by using explicit enhancement. Okay, so this is the way. For example, I don't want to implement this one. I want to remove this implementation. Right click on this one and click on enhancement operations and click on it's not coming, right? So click on this square symbol once again, and now right click on this implementation and click on enhancement operations and click on undo implementation. Or if you want to change, click on change implementation. Okay, I don't want to do this undo implementation. Undo I have done. Activate the enhancement and the code has removed. Okay, so previously whatever the code is there, that code is removed. Only enhancement section and enhancement section is there, but the implementation is not there. Okay, click on change mode once again and activate the program and execute the program. First message and click on enter button, second message. Okay, so this is the concept of implicit enhancement and explicit enhancement. Okay, or enhancement point or enhancement section. So in the interview, you can get the questions. What is the enhancement spot? Enhancement spot is the collection of valid definitions and enhancement sections and enhancement points. Fine. What is the enhancement point? What is the difference between enhancement point and enhancement sections? Enhancement point is used to add something code. Okay, is used to add something code without disturbing the standard code by using implicit enhancements. Okay, coming to the explicit, enhancement section. If you want to bypass something code, so within the enhancement section and the end enhancement section, then we need to implement something enhancement section by using explicit enhancements. Then the code which is available in between of enhancement section and end of enhancement section, the code will not execute, it will bypass. And whatever the code we have implemented, that code will execute in place of that one. Okay, so now this is the implicit enhancement. Now I don't want to implement it now here. So I want to remove it here. Okay, I don't want to implement it here. I want to remove it here. Right click on this implementation and click on enhancement operations. Here it is not showing. Just click on this square symbol once again. And now right click on the implementation and click on enhancement operations and click on the undo implementation. Okay, now activate this enhancement and click on back and click on change button, activate it once again and execute it. Okay, first message and second message come here, but in between of that first message and second message it will not come because I'm undoing it. Okay, so this is the implicit enhancement and explicit enhancement. That is nothing but source code enhancement. Okay, coming to the class wise enhancements and the function module wise enhancements. Right, I will come to the program. Sorry, function module. I will open something / AC37 BDC open group is there. Okay, now click on display button. The source code. If you want to add something code here, okay, if you want to add something code, then if I click on change button, then what will happen? Make repairs. So actually, it will not show anything. It will ask something access key. But here it is allowing here, but this is not correct way. Okay, standard program or standard function module, standard class means it will not allow. It will ask the access key. Okay. Fine. So if you want to add something code, okay, if you want to add something code at the beginning of the function module or end of the function module, only two places, not in between. Okay, only at the starting of the function module or ending of the function module. Okay, if you want to add something, then once again click on here, something enhance here, and click on edit and click on enhancement operations and click on show implicit enhancements, enhancement operation options. Here something double quotation mark is coming here. Okay, we need to implement it here. Okay, and you can see the double quotation mark is coming at the end of the function module also. Okay, here we can add something code at the starting, at the beginning of the function module, at the ending of the function module. It is looking like the implicit enhancement, right? I will right click on this double quotation mark here and click on enhancement operations and click on create implementation. Z E3 underscore. This is for enhancement implement very open group. Okay, and short text enhancement implementation for BDC open group. Click on local object. Okay, we can add it here. We can add something code data LV underscore. I'm giving something declaration, or I can pass something values. I can add something code here. Okay, I'm not disturbing it here because it will disturb in some other places also. Just I'm showing you how can we add the code in the function module, standard function modules, the beginning of the function module and the end of the function module like that. Okay. Now I don't want it here. Just right click here and click on enhancement operations and click on undo implementation. Okay. I'm not disturbing any function module. Just I'm showing you how can we do it. Okay. That is the way. And here also. And here also, just right click on it and click on enhancement operations and click on create implementation. Okay. So for the first time, what we have to do? So we need to click on this square symbol. Otherwise, it will not show anything. Square symbol and click on edit and enhancement operations and show implicit enhancement options. Then it will show. Okay. Same thing. If you want to add something, import parameters and export tables like that, then also same thing. Okay. Here also, let me click on back button, click on display it, and click on import parameters. And whenever we are adding any import parameter, exporting parameter, or tables parameters, at that time we should not select the checkbox of this. Mandatory. Okay, we need to select this checkbox. Then only it will be optional. If you don't select this checkbox, then what will happen? It will work like mandatory. Okay. So don't forget to add the checkbox, to select this checkbox. I'm clicking on the spiral symbol. At the time, it is asking something enhancement implementation, but I'm not implementing anything here. Just I'm letting you know. So we need to give the enhancement implementation name here and enhancement implementation name here in the description. Click on OK button. Then it will come to the editable mode. For the these empty lines are there, right? So these empty lines will come in the editable mode. We can add the import, export, changing parameters like that. Okay, this is the function, and this option may not available for every standard function module. It may available for a few function modules only. You need to check so that enhancement operation is available or not for the function module. If it is available, then you can use it. Otherwise, you cannot add it. You cannot. That is not possible. Okay. So that is a function module wise enhancement. Same thing the class wise also. Okay, I will open one class here /sc24 and here I will cl underscore GUI underscore yes. CL underscore GUI underscore ALB underscore B. Okay, and this is one standard class. Click on display button and here I will go for mostly we will go for set table for past display something methods are the right for displaying the data like that. So just open it set table for past display. So this is the method here. So if I want to add something code here, okay, this is the standard method, okay, standard class and standard method. The same way how we have done for the function module, the same way click on this spiral symbol and click on edit and click on enhancement operations and click on show implicit enhancements options. Okay, and now SAP is proposing something line here, something double quotations it is proposing here, and one more option. So at the end of the method also it is proposing. Okay, at the beginning of the method and the end of the method, both places it will show, but it may not available for every standard class and method. It will available for a few classes and methods. You need to identify so which is supporting and which is not supporting like that. And here I am right clicking it and the double quotation mark I am right clicking and click on enhancement operations and click on create create implementation. Okay, and click on OK code, and here I am providing something named like set table for first display, and the description is something like enhancement implementation for set table. I'm just giving something named there like this. And click on local object here. So it is asking some, it is showing something code in the editable mode. You can add something code here. Okay, so this much of code. Click on save button. Okay, now I am not activating and I want to remove it. Okay, we need to activate it actually, okay, but I'm not disturbing anything here. Just I'm removing it here. Just right click on the implementation name and click on enhancement operations and click on undo enhancement. Okay, so it is removed. So in this way, we can add the code by using implicit enhancements only. We can add the function module level, we can add the class methods level like that. Okay, so these are the types, the enhancements types. User exits, customer exits, and these two are not. SAP is not support. SAP already not supporting for user exits. Okay, for a few days. In a few days, SAP will not support for customer exit also. And baddies and enhancement framework. In the enhancement framework, source code enhancements is there. Implicit enhancement and explicit enhancement. Implicit enhancement is possible through Enhancement-point. Explicit enhancement is possible through enhancement sections and class-wise enhancements and function module-wise enhancements. This implicit enhancement only is applying the class-wise enhancements and function module-wise enhancements. Okay. So this is the enhancements class. And if you have any doubts, then please ping me or please add your doubts in the description. I will respond to your doubts. Okay. Okay, then bye. Jai Hind.